All right, Pisces, we're going to jump into your reading. We're going to get their thoughts, their heart space, how they're viewing you, all of those good things. If you need anything, guys, check out that description. So, it's interesting. I'm having a hard time putting my finger on this energy. I've started this reading twice. And for some reason, I'm really struggling. In the pre-shuffle, I kept getting a lot of swords. So someone here is overthinking, overanalyzing. There has been a conversation at some point in this dynamic where you spoke a truth. You spoke some sort of communication to this person. And I don't know if you're with this person now, if you're separated. Let's keep an open mind. But whatever's happened here, there's something here that they've learned about you. Not wanting to burden you, wanting to come towards you, but maybe they're at a point right now where they're not really ready to build a happy family, happy home. Okay, this could be somebody you're either getting to know, someone who's wanting to come back and start off fresh, but it's an energy here of, I want you to know that my intentions is this, but I also want you to know that I'm not coming in to sweep you off your feet and to marry you within 2 weeks. I want to be cautious. I want to be smart. You know, maybe you guys have multiple things that you do have to take into consideration, but there's something here where this person views you as the empress. They view you as someone that they don't want to burden and stress, but there's an energy here of, I don't know if you fully trust me. In the readings that I have started, I had said in one of those readings that you've had multiple scenarios. I'm getting 10 or more scenarios where you've had to pick yourself back up. You know, these could be family, friends, jobs. This could just be life instances where when you close the door to your home, your apartment, your van, whatever it is, I'm seeing someone slowly dropping to the floor with their head on their knees and just going, wow, you know, like, I'm so glad I can close the world outside of this door. Feeling very defeated, but that made you into who you are. That's made you understand your worth, understand your power and the kind of person that you are. It's also made you understand that it doesn't matter what people think, what other people feel. At the end of the day, it's about what you need. You need for your life, what you need for your experiences, and it doesn't matter if anyone else agrees with it. People who truly love you will say, okay, I don't agree with this, but at the end of the day, you have to make your own choice. You are your own person. So again, a lot of different energy coming out, but I feel like this person wants to come in. There's a sense of, I want to have fun with you. Let's have fun. Let's see where this goes. There is a lot of passion, but there was a huge sense of, let's be clear, I'm not coming in telling you that I want to have a child with you tomorrow. Not wanting to burden you, wanting to make things easier for you, wanting you to learn something. There's some sort of communication this person's wanting to tell you, but there's also a sense here of waiting for the right time. When is the right time to tell you something? I don't know. Okay, where are we going? How are they viewing you at the moment? Remember, I don't know if this is no contact. I don't know if you're laying beside the bed with this person every night. I have no idea what's coming in. How they view you. They view you as someone who's very fair-minded. They could view you as someone who's maybe hot-headed. So the devil could just mean that you have some sort of way of thinking or being about you that might not be the healthiest. You know, maybe you do have a short temper. Maybe you do have some tendencies that other people would be like, well, that's probably not the best. Again, it doesn't matter what anyone thinks. But they also view you as someone who does a lot of self-reflection, someone who's trying to make yourself better. Again, someone who's just, someone who's fair. 8 of Pentacles had flipped in this deck before I went to go shuffle. So someone who's a hard worker, someone who's very dedicated, so they view you as someone who's the kind of person that when you say you're going to do something, you do it. When you say you're going to be there, you're there. You're dedicated, you're loyal, you're a hard worker. You pay attention to the details because you know the details matter. I'm getting very worked up. Okay. Feeling like you're a very stable person. How else do they view you? It's interesting. I'm hearing the song, Everyone Knows I'm In Over My Head. So this person can view you as someone who does have the tendency to maybe get over their head. Maybe you do have a lot on your plate where other people are like, I don't know how you juggle it. At the end of the day, you don't have a choice. There's something here like that as well, because I was hearing it. Feeling very sexually drawn towards you, not understanding why they feel the need, the want, the urge to touch you, caress you, be with you. Viewing you as someone who's maybe unsure about some sort of new beginning. And it's interesting how I said that and then the Hierophant come out with it. So they see you as someone who's hesitant. Whether this has to do with marriage, commitment, maybe you have fear. Someone here, again, is in their head and anxious. So they view you as someone who, again, is fair-minded. They could view you as someone who, again, you like to think things through before you go jumping off a cliff. Not wanting to feel left out. Not wanting to feel burdened or to have to go through, again, circumstances or situations you've been through. But there's some sort of truth, some sort of clarity, some sort of message that this person wants to give you. Feeling burdened by that. So it's interesting to me because I'm getting the feeling that this person's not wanting to burden you, but they're burdening their self with the lack of a conversation or clarity. Who is this? Healing. Yeah. Old childhood wounds are getting revisited. Okay. So that could be something that somebody's going through right now. Again, that could be that devil. Somebody could be really releasing the parts of them that are so against wanting commitment, giving into it. There could be you or the person that you're dealing with who has a tendency that when they start getting close to someone or when there is potential of having something deep and meaningful, self-sabotage comes out, running away comes out, starting to dodge that person, dodge those questions, dodge those dates. You know, if you have a tendency to get to know someone and by the second week, I'm dipping out. I don't want to do this. I'm going to kind of leave them on red. Your energy starts to shift. It could definitely be something within you. Just throwing that out there. Now, Pisces, this doesn't have to be you. This could be them. Wow. So this is a true love. Time apart is bringing clarity. There's a lot of chemistry. This person does respect you. They feel very loyal to you. This person sees you for who you are, which I find really interesting. I can't put my fucking finger on it. I don't know if I mentioned this at the beginning of the reading, but we did get a gift from Teresa. Thank you so much for the deck that you were so nice to give to the channel. I truly, truly appreciate you and your generosity. What do we have? Who is working on these childhood wounds? The devil. Yes, someone here is having a hard time letting go. This could be, maybe again, there's people, there's places, there's things, there's tendencies that somebody's been having a hard time letting go. Recognizing it helps let it go. Learning something. It's been a long time flipping coming though. And maybe again, there's been cycles that you've continued to go through. Recognizing, what am I doing wrong that's keeping me from those healthy connections? What's keeping me bound to what I no longer want? Definitely could be a Queen of Wands, someone who's getting attention, someone who people are coming towards, but there is also this sense here with this Queen of Wands of always being single, always being carefree, always being free. This could definitely get me some clap back, but in my mind, usually a Queen of Wands is single, living her best life, doing her thing. She's a go-getter. She gets attention, but she's also the kind of person that if she sees something and she wants it, she'll go get it. I just feel like there's this tendency or this knowledge of someone saying, you know, I tend to give in to people who show me that they don't want me. I tend to give in to people who I maybe have to love more. I have to show up for more. And someone's changing this. Now, give us more about who's recognizing you, because this person's recognizing you as someone who doesn't want, but there's a cycle being completed here. You've been scared of maybe building something with someone, having some sort of commitment, having some sort of stability. Again, maybe there's a sense here of not trusting who to give that to. Feeling like it's like you want to trust this person, but there's a part of you that always comes up and goes, but should you? Yeah, you should. Could be a Virgo, Capricorn, Taurus. Doesn't have to be. It's someone who's very strong. I heard bullheaded, stubborn when they need to be, stable. This person's a really good provider. This person's really good with money. This person takes care of themselves. Do we see how the King of Pentacles is looking at the Queen of Wands, and the Queen of Wands is too busy looking at past choices, past mistakes, past decisions? The Queen of Wands could even be in an energy right now of having to let people go who are coming back for second chances, reevaluating, if Tommy from the block come back, would I take him back? Maybe not. There's something also that this person finds very mystical about you, wanting to learn more about you, wanting to be that provider, that giver, wanting to nurture, wanting to care, wanting to love for you. And again, there's a lot of conflicted energy here because this person's wanting to take a leap, but there's also an energy here of burdensome energy. This could be something here where they're working on their independence. Maybe they're trying to work on their confidence, but it again could be an energy of I'm trying to hold myself back because they can feel your energy of don't you dare. Don't you dare. Yeah, there's a guarded energy here. And someone's dropping their guard, but there's been needing to be childhood wounds, needing to let go. Okay, so it's interesting. There is someone you're dealing with, will be dealing with, where this person is going to show you that they're there without showing you that they're there. You having a little bit of a guarded energy, but it's because you're trying to make sure that cycles are completed. Maybe there is some of you that's got divorced. Maybe there is some of you that's been in a commitment and you felt that it failed and you never want to go through that again. Maybe there's even some of you who feels like you were loyal to people who took you off of a cliff, not caring what was going to happen to you, not wanting to be burdened by connections or commitments or someone else's shit. I mean, let's just be honest. And this person sees you for that. How do they feel about that? Feeling like definitely you have maybe some sort of, they could definitely feel that you have some sort of toxic way of thinking or seeing marriage. Again, this is interesting. Wanting to give you truth and clarity. There's a lot of fear here. Maybe even fear because you never felt like you were chosen. You never felt like someone chose you, this connection, this love. So there's someone that you've got coming in that you've been having time apart from. There's chemistry here. This person feels very patient, very calm, wanting you to be hopeful for your future. You having a hard time letting go of something, though. Some sort of toxic way of thinking. That's a red flag for you. I don't feel like it's a red flag for them. I feel like that's their red flag for you. That's the reason they're not coming in and saying, hey, let's do this, because they can kind of see it and they're like, oh, you need to work that out. I'm really confused. Okay, so what are they feeling for you in their heart space? Very passionately drawn towards you, wanting to come in, wanting to be vulnerable, so it's how they feel for you in their heart space. They want to come in. They want to sweep you off your feet. They want to show you this passion, this spark, this chemistry. They want to be vulnerable. They want to open up. They want to tell you all the things that not only do you want to hear, but the things that you need to hear, the things that you've always wanted everyone else to say. This person wants to do that, wanting to give to you. Feeling a little confused if maybe you have other options. That could be something here that burdens them out. Holding themselves back is stressing them out. Waiting, sense here of waiting. So their heart is telling them to wait for some sort of confusion to clear up. Their heart could also be telling them that you have someone coming in the next few weeks, another option that you could need to clear up. It could be something that you've been carrying on your shoulders. Someone's going to come in and possibly offer you some sort of collaboration, someone that you no longer collaborate with, but you need to listen to your intuition. For some of you, it could be a Virgo. It's going to come out of nowhere. And I see you maybe losing sleep or being like, why now? Why now? Again, you know, it's interesting because I've been getting this for a hot minute. That there could be two people coming in at once. And whoever this person is, the very stable, grounded, loving energy, that person, again, wants to be vulnerable with you, but they don't want to be left out in the cold. They want it to be fair, which is the reason why they're waiting. They're having a lot of anxiety, too, because I feel like they can feel that somebody's about to come towards you. Why is that other person coming towards you? Could be a fire sign. It doesn't have to be. Somebody you've once invested in, that person paying attention to what you've done. Yeah, some sort of heartbreak and disappointment. See, that's what I'm saying. Somebody's coming back that was heartbroken, disappointed. This person's feeling sad and disappointed, wanting to come back now. What should you do with that person? I'm hearing that song. Her name's Priscilla. In the song it says, because I was at the wrong place at the wrong time. You must have heard I was moving on. In the song, it's talking about, you know, I was just about over you. And the next thing I know, here you come in. You must have heard I was almost over you. You must have heard I was good and gone. I was moving on. And then you turn around and you come honky-talking your butt right back up in here. That's kind of the energy here. Someone realizing or feeling your energy shifting, while another person is seeing those wounds, seeing that trauma that the other people have left in you. And that person cares about you so much that they don't want to damage anymore, to trigger anymore. But they also don't want to miss their opportunity, feeling burdened by wanting to do all this, but also knowing that you're not ready. But what they're not realizing is that they could be sensing that you're not ready is because you really have a lot more that you have to release. You have to fully, and I was about to say, you have to fully look at this person and be truthful and honest when they come in. You know, if you feel, hey, you missed your opportunity. I know you now see you got hope, you got wish, you got dreams. But why could you not hope, wish, and dream when I was waiting on you? There is an energy here of you moving out of rough waters into calmer waters. You getting yourself out of a place where you were alone. And, you know, you could even tell this past person, because I'm seeing two people here. And you guys can go down in the comments and say, well, they're coming back as a new person. I want proof of when someone has come back as a completely new fucking person. Because it's rare. It's rare, okay? I don't feel like this person that you've dealt with in the past is coming back as a new person. I feel like that person's coming back because they feel that you're moving the fuck on. And they want their opportunity. Oh, but I don't want this plant that you planted to miss the seeds. And you're like, oh, now you give a crap about the seeds? I remember when I was alone. I remember when I had to have a blanket around me and maybe there was even a child involved. And I had to move us out of rough waters into calmer waters. Where were you then? Where were your concern? Where was that love? Where was that empathy? Where was that? That's the reason you're guarded. And whoever this person is that's wanting to come in towards you right now, they can feel that you have something else to, can feel how conflicted you are. And it's like they don't want to feel left out. They want to move this forward. And there's also, whoever this person is, they're coming in because they want to be single, but they don't want to lose you. They don't want to feel left out. There's been an energy here where, here's the thing. This past person's going to come back and it's going to be the same bullshit except a different day. They're going to come in, fight for you, maybe tell you a few things that you want to hear. But their main purpose is to move this forward enough to where they don't feel left out. They're going to come in with either lies or some sort of words that they want victory and success. But I don't like this person. They could come in and flirt with you. Why? Because you've walked away. I literally was just thinking because you've moved on. So they're coming in because you've left. Maybe the passion, the spark, whatever you felt for this person is left in this cup. You've left. You brought major change in your transformation. So this new person you're getting, you deserve. That person's choosing you. You feel seen. You feel heard. This person feels really sweet. There's going to be communication here about the past, about maybe some in and out energy, players. This could have been a very fun, carefree energy where you would put yourself emotionally involved and realize quickly that it wasn't balancing you. So that's interesting. Wow. So this person's coming back in because you're walking away. Sad. They're disappointed. This person's sad because they don't want to miss out on something that they feel is love. What should you do with this new person? You have you have a lot of decisions. At the end of the day, you get to decide what you want. Do you want growth? Do you see possibilities here? The Five of Pentacles coming out like this is telling me, it's interesting. If it would have come out upright, I would say that could definitely be lacking energy. But whoever this new person is, they're telling you to look deep within. Do you see growth? Do you see expansion? Do you feel like this person would make you feel alone? Does this person resemble or remind you of people that you've dealt with before? There's something here about equal give and take, though. This person wanting to give to you. This person wanting to nurture you. With the World here, I'm telling you, you've completed a cycle. The kind of players, the kind of idiots you've dealt with in the past is done. Because you wouldn't put yourself in those situations. You wouldn't even put yourself in the same vicinity with those people anymore. You're starting to realize those people never deserved you. And that's a powerful place to be. And when this person comes back, because they view you as an empress, which is great. A lot of people do, though, okay? So let's not get it twisted. They're hopeful that they're going to be able to bring this back around. But again, there's a truth here. A truth of, but baby, I'm gone. I've been gone. When you decided to leave me and make me see that I had to get out of this by myself, that's when I truly recognized that you were never meant for me. So what's going to happen with this new person? We have equal give and take, and you could definitely get to marriage. Some sort of traditional commitment. What's happening here? What's going to be happening with this new person? Where's this going? Wow, learning about one another, taking things slow. Maybe keeping this to your chest, keeping things to yourself, feeling a little wounded. A lot of communication's going to help. How's this person going to feel about that? I'm just getting patient, calm, understanding. They do recognize that there's a lot that they don't know about you. Wanting to give to you equally, though. Understanding that there's a lot of really... So it's interesting. There could be things about this person that you don't know as well, but there's an understanding here. This person understands. They can see, even when you don't say it. You've had endings that have hurt you, that have made you question who you are, what you're worth, what you even mean to yourself, why you were put on this earth. There's drama, there's conflict, there's chaos. There's people telling you one thing and doing something completely different. This person can see that you've been through those battles. And maybe they've not asked you. But there is recognition here that in this future, there will be talking about that. There will be recognizing that there's a lot that they don't know about you, but vice versa. You don't know a lot about them. But there is equal give and take. There's balance. There's healing. But again, you have to have the strength to take that action. To take the action that you're feeling called to take. You are going to feel like you want to get to know this person. It's going to feel unfamiliar. But when something feels unfamiliar, it can be for a good reason. Yeah, success and victory, as I just said that. I feel like this is actually going to go far. But I feel like you had to So what was your lesson with this past person? What was your lesson with this past person who wants to come in and all of a sudden say, but wait, don't leave the tree that you planted. Burdens. Don't leave the tree that you planted with me. I still like you. I'll tell you how good looking you are. But this person recognizes you're an empress, so they should also recognize that that's not enough for you. An empress doesn't settle. So what you needed to learn is that it was never your justice to carry that burden. That it was never fair. And this is things going fair. You know, at the end of the day, we do get to choose what we want to put ourselves in. But when we continue to carry a burden and try to make a relationship work or try to make a job work or whatever it is, at some point we have to look in the mirror and say, okay, are they putting in the effort? Are they calling me? Are they texting me? Are they putting in this kind of effort with everyone else? Go where people put the effort. And I feel like you really quickly realized that you were carrying a burden that was not fair. There was no truth. There was no clarity. And this person used truth and clarity as a control tactic. Yeah. As I just said that, and the magician come out in the reverse, that could be someone who is a manipulator. You'll hear some readers say, like a snake salesman, someone who wants to come in and get their wishes fulfilled. Well, but I like you. I should be able to have you. If I think you're cute, I should be able to have that. It don't work like that. And that's how this person was always thinking. Wanting to give you some sort of offer, wanting to fight for this, but they could only be wanting to fight for this because there's competition now. It's interesting because I just keep hearing, remember when this person wouldn't make the changes. Remember when this person wouldn't do what they needed to. Things are turning in your favor. This person sees that. They can maybe even feel that you have something new starting, as I was about to say that. You have something new starting. New, fresh. This person can feel it. It's been a long time coming for you. You've waited a long time for this person to show up. I'm telling you. Sweet baby. You got the past coming in to see if you're still an idiot. Are you? At one point, you felt sad and disappointed that it didn't work out. Maybe not understanding what the universe was protecting you from. Whoever this is a very selfish ass individual. It's pissing me off, to be honest. Ugh, it's making me so mad. I don't want to let you go. Like, seriously? Okay, I'm trying to calm down. I don't know why I'm getting so triggered. Like, it's making me so mad. And that could have been the situation in the instance with this person. Yeah, but you healing from that. This person's wondering, are you truly happy without me? They have no idea. And they don't want to acknowledge the fact that you're done. They still think that they can come in and that you would be with them. Yeah, but you broke my heart. That's what I'm saying. And look what the Queen of Wands, or excuse me, as I said, the Queen of Wands, look at what the Queen of Swords is saying. We need to let each other go. If I was meant for you, you would have treated me right the first time. If I was meant for you, you wouldn't have to come in when I'm getting attention and when you feel me walking away and say, but I actually think do you? Do you? How is this new person feeling for you? Wanting to start over? Again, it's like this person doesn't want you to ever feel like they are going to treat you the way these people did. Because there is two completely separate energies. Period, point, stinking blank. This person wants to start over because you don't necessarily trust them. But there's an energy here of I don't trust anyone. And I want to tell you how I feel. But this person's scared, so I'm waiting patiently. I'm waiting patiently. Waiting for the right time. Wanting to make sure that you're over everything from the past. But also wanting to make sure that you're not going to take that baggage into this connection. Recognizing that you've been hurt. Also wanting you to recognize that they're not this person. Because whoever this is coming back in just to play games. This person could actually be watching your social media. This person, again, knows that you're wanting security. Knows that at one point you've trusted them. Is wondering if they still have the opportunity to come in. Are you going to take me seriously? Like, that's kind of what I'm getting. Just be careful. You're going to know if this is your story. You're going to know if this is your story. This makes me so anxious. Give me past love. What should Pisces do for this past love? Oh my God. Boundaries. Red flags. That's what I'm saying. Integrity. That's what I'm saying. It's like this person's going to want to come in for a second chance after you release them, and they're asking you, do you want this person? Because I'm telling you, you guys are on different pages. They're coming in. When you make a decision, this is going to go straight back to chaos, because that's what this Magician in the reverse does. The Magician in the reverse is someone who comes into town, tells you what you want to hear. It's someone who comes in, pulls a rabbit out of their hat. Where'd you get that from? I'm not telling you, and I'm out just as quick as I come back in. This person does not tell the truth. This person's not trustworthy. You know that, though. But here's the thing. I feel like at one point, you loved this person or you cared for them. At one point, there was sadness, heartbreak, and disappointment. There was an energy of, but why? Why didn't this happen? Why didn't this evolve? Why aren't you meant for me and I'm not meant for you? You're about to find out very quickly, though. You're about to see a side of this person that I feel like you've ignored to see. And the side of this person that you've ignored to see is that they're selfish as hell. And they've never deserved you. This new person does. But this new person also knows that you're like a stray cat. If I move too quick or if I get too close to you, your ass is gone. Because you've done had people try to pick you up, throw you, choke you, do horrible things to you that you should never do to an animal. This person just wants to love you, pet you, tell you, you know, it's okay, you're safe. But you don't know that. Because in your mind, in your heart, all situations have been the same up to this point. I love this one. This is amazing. Okay, we're going to leave this here. Have a blessed day, guys.